Hi guys, welcome to my channel Lush Gardener. I hope you guys are fine and are safe. So guys, today we'll be talking about some more varieties of Haworthias. Now guys, this arrangement was made for one of my friend who was visiting my city, but unfortunately because of COVID-19, the second wave, she was not able to travel. So unfortunately, she did not receive this gift, this arrangement, but fortunately it stayed with me. Now guys, I was not able to send this in postage because obviously it makes no sense. It is not going to reach in one piece, so it was not a very good idea to send it through post. So this arrangement consists of a string of pearls because she wanted string of pearls, so I put a small strand of string of pearls. It also consists a decor piece and 3 Haworthias. Now guys, I don't know the exact IDs of these Haworthias because I was trying to search the information on Google, but there was a lot of conflicting information related with their IDs. Everyone has a very different ID when it comes to these Haworthias, but these all 3 of them are related with Haworthia zebra, but again it is further divided into certain names or certain IDs. So ideally all of these are called as Haworthia zebra. Whenever you go to a nursery or if you check online, it will always be referred as Haworthia zebra. But again guys, each of them have a very unique ID, so I'll try to find as much as I can, but right now this is what I found out of all the research. The ones that are in the forward, these both are of the same variety, Haworthia zebra. I'll put the name on the screen. And the one that you're looking at, the one that is behind, you can see the leaves are slightly different. Now this is called as Haworthia African Pearl because the leaves are slightly smaller compared to the ones that are in the front. But again guys, all of them have the same care requirement. So please do not expose your Haworthias to direct sunlight, because if you're going to do so, slowly the Haworthia will start turning dark brown in color or chocolate brown in color. Now though the succulent, the Haworthia will look very beautiful, but it's not very healthy for the Haworthia. Over the period of time, if it stays or remains brown in color, it will slowly start to die. So ensure you give it enough indirect bright light, but not direct sunlight, not even morning direct sunlight. Keep them in indirect bright light. That will keep them healthy and keep them growing well. Now guys, please do not keep them indoors. Haworthias are not indoor plants. They will start to stretch if they do not receive enough light. So they are outdoor plants. You have to place them in a place where it receives indirect bright light. Again, the soil remains the same what we use for our other succulents. The soil has to be loose, porous, well draining. But guys, ensure you maintain slight moisture in the soil. Do not let the Haworthia sit in dry soil for a very long time. Otherwise, you will start noticing that the leaves will start to dry up. So you have to maintain a very slight moisture. I would say when you notice that 80% to 90% of the soil is dry, you can go ahead and do watering. But ensure do not keep them underwatered for a really long time. Now guys, talking about fertilizers, if you do not use any fertilizers, it's absolutely fine. But in case if you're planning to use, do it during the winter season, which is their active growing period, because Haworthias are summer dormant. Now talking about pest, I haven't seen my Haworthias getting affected with any pest or mealybugs. The reason is because these are quite tolerant to any pest attack. They are very pest resilient because they have these really thick and hard leaves, which becomes very difficult for these mealybugs to actually suck up any juice from them because the leaves are almost like a shield. So it becomes very difficult for them to grow. But yes, you might happen to see this cotton kind of mold growing on it, which can be easily taken care with rubbing alcohol or by hand sanitizer. Just use it on a Q-tip and just clean it off. That will take care of it. But ideally, I haven't seen any mealybug attack on my Haworthias. Now guys, Haworthias are the best plants, especially for people who are from coastal areas or people who are living in very humid conditions. Haworthias tend to work out really well. But the only thing that you have to be careful is the heat. They do not prefer too much of heat. They might tend to go dormant again. If you are from a place wherein there is too much of heat in the environment, then they will tend to go dormant once again because they tend to prefer a slightly cooler temperature. Again, they can handle temperatures which are up to 35 degrees Celsius, but nothing more than that. Then probably if you are experiencing more temperatures, then you'll have to probably move them indoors and grow them under grow lights. Now talking about propagation, it's pretty simple. We have just spoken in our previous video. It's the same process. all you have to do is just separate the pups. Now again guys, I do not have any pups on my Haworthias right now. They usually do not put out pups as compared to other Haworthias. These guys are slightly slow when it comes to putting out pups. It takes a lot of time for them to get adjusted in the environment and then start putting out pups. So it's been almost a year for my this arrangement, but I haven't seen any pups yet, which is absolutely fine as long as it's growing healthy. But in case if you have a small pup, this is how you are going to replant them. Once you separate them from the mother plant, all you need to do is just wait, separate them once they reach to a decent size, and then put them in an individual pot. Now it's always better to ensure that your pups have these roots ready, because if the pups have roots, it's going to make life much more easy. You do not need to be worried, because when they already have roots present on the pups, it's much easier for the plant to get established in the new pot. Now guys, this particular pup was not from this mother plant. This was something that I had received in another arrangement and which was due for potting. So I'm just showing you this because you might get confused that this pup was from this mother plant. It's not actually from this mother plant. This was a completely different Haworthia that had received in an arrangement. So guys, it's pretty simple. You can see, just put them in an individual pot and keep them in indirect bright light. So guys, I hope that this video on Haworthia zebra was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe and keep propagating.